Does Blaise Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination support the Blavatskyan Theosophical view that evolution is driven by the need of consciousness to find expression? By Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. In order to thoroughly address the complex and thought-provoking question of whether Blaise Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination supports the Blavatskyan Theosophical view that evolution is driven by the need of consciousness to find expression, it is essential to delve into the philosophical and theoretical underpinnings of both Pascal's ideas and the theosophical perspective on evolution and consciousness. Blaise Pascal, 1623 to 1662, a French mathematician, physicist and philosopher, is renowned for his contributions to the fields of mathematics and science. However, his philosophical insights, particularly on the nature of imagination, have also left a lasting impact on the discourse of human consciousness and creativity. Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination can be found in his seminal work Pensées, or Thoughts. In this work, Pascal explores the power of the human mind and its capacity to conceive of ideas beyond the realm of empirical evidence. He posits that the imagination holds a unique and potent role in shaping human understanding and perception of the world. Pascal's view of the imagination as a force that transcends rationality and empirical observation aligns with the notion that human consciousness is not confined to the material world but has the capacity to reach beyond it. H.P. Blavatsky, 1831 to 1891, the founder of modern Theosophy, put forward a comprehensive worldview that encompassed the concepts of evolution, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all existence. Central to Blavatskyan Theosophy is the idea that evolution is not solely a biological process driven by random variation and natural selection, but rather a spiritual unfolding guided by the inherent need of consciousness to seek expression and realization. According to the Theosophical teachings, consciousness is not limited to the human mind, but permeates all forms of life and matter. Evolution, in this framework, is seen as a continuous journey towards higher states of consciousness and spiritual realization. Theosophy posits that the impetus for evolution arises from the inherent striving of consciousness to manifest and express itself in increasingly complex and refined forms. When examining the potential alignment between Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination and the Blavatskyan Theosophical view of evolution driven by the need of consciousness to find expression, it becomes evident that both perspectives share a fundamental recognition of the transcendent nature of human consciousness and its role in shaping reality. Pascal's emphasis on the power of the imagination to transcend empirical limitations resonates with the theosophical understanding of consciousness as a pervasive and transformative force that underlies the evolutionary process. The imagination, as conceived by Pascal, can be seen as a conduit through which consciousness seeks to manifest and explore diverse forms of expression, thereby contributing to the unfolding tapestry of evolution. In the light of these considerations, it is plausible to argue that Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination provides philosophical support for the theosophical proposition that evolution is imbued with the purposeful endeavour of consciousness to evolve and find expression. The imaginative capacity of the human mind, according to Pascal, serves as a gateway through which consciousness can transcend the confines of the material world and participate in the creative unfolding of existence. While the potential alignment between Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination and the theosophical view of evolution driven by the need of consciousness to find expression offers a compelling framework for exploring the interconnectedness of human creativity, consciousness and evolution, it is important to acknowledge potential critiques and further considerations. One potential critique of this alignment pertains to the inherent ambiguity and subjectivity of the concept of imagination. Critics may argue that the imagination, as a faculty of the human mind, is susceptible to individual interpretation and cultural influence, which could lead to divergent understandings of its role in relation to consciousness and evolution. Furthermore, the theosophical view of evolution as a purposeful expression of consciousness may be contested on empirical and scientific grounds, as it diverges from mainstream biological theories of evolution. Moreover, further considerations may involve an in-depth exploration of the implications of aligning Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination with theosophical perspectives on evolution and consciousness. This could entail an examination of the ethical and existential dimensions of such an alignment, as well as its potential implications for interdisciplinary dialogue between philosophy, spirituality, and the natural sciences. To sum up, the question of whether Blaise Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination supports the Blavatskyan Theosophical view that evolution is driven by the need of consciousness to find expression invites a nuanced and multifaceted exploration of the intersections between philosophy, spirituality, and the nature of human consciousness. By delving into Pascal's insights on the imaginative faculty of the human mind and the theosophical understanding of evolution as a conscious unfolding, it becomes apparent that there are compelling points of alignment that warrant further consideration and critical inquiry. While acknowledging potential critiques and further considerations, the potential synergy between Pascal's concept of the supremacy of the imagination and theosophical perspectives on evolution and consciousness opens up rich avenues for interdisciplinary discourse and philosophical reflection on the nature of human creativity and its relationship to the evolutionary journey of consciousness.